as soon as you put that idea out there, like that is the curtain starting to unveil. Period. Do I even need to keep on going? Okay, hi guys. So, this message needed to come out because I was literally just sitting on the toilet and it came to me. I'm like, this is freaking genius. I'm gonna move it. I'm gonna move it on. Oopsies. Oh shit! No, this is genius. And sorry if I take drink breaks. I'm freaking hungry and this is my breakfast in a cup. So, this is genius. Alright, firstly, if you're doing everything, like you're feeling your manifestation coming true, you're doing things to make that manifestation come true, and like, what else? Not me forgetting what else you need to do. I don't know, you're saying affirmations, like you're doing everything to make sure that this manifestation is going to manifest, okay? Let me just say something. It's gonna come true. It's not a matter of if it's gonna come true, it's a matter of when it's gonna come true. And like, that's not to like get you being like, oh my God, when is it gonna come true? No, it will come true when it's meant to come true, okay? I mean, to be fair, you might see like little glimmers here and there of it like slowly coming true, slowly unraveling. But anyways, no, this is an analogy. Analogy. Fire out. Why did I say analogy? One more time. Analogy. This is a really good analogy for your manifestation. That was just intro. This is the good part, okay? This is the good part. So, as we said, your manifestation is going to come true. So this is the analogy. Say you go to theater. I don't know if you go to theaters, like if you go watch a musical or something. Say you go to the theater and obviously the first thing you need to do, you need to like pay for the ticket. And you're paying for the ticket of a musical that obviously you're interested in seeing. So like they probably give you like a little gist of what it's about, because otherwise who's gonna watch it? Because I don't know what it's about, you know? Like, so they give you a gist of like what it's about. So you know what you're like getting yourself into. You know the gist of what you're gonna watch. You'll know if it's like a romance, comedy, or like, I don't know. I don't go to many musicals. Drink break. Good shit. Okay, I went to a musical once, but anyways. You walk into the musical, you know the gist of what you're watching. You sit down. And then you watch, like you wait a bit, and then the curtains, they're already down. And then when it starts, you watch the curtains unveil slowly. That, my friend, first of all, is your manifestations. Like, as soon as you put that idea out there, like that is the curtain starting to unveil. Because you've like broadened your mind and you're like believing something for you is possible. Okay? You're watching it unveil. And then, like, you literally just have to watch your manifestations slowly unveil. Chef's kiss. No, but that's not it. 3 on the timer. And then you're like, obviously you know the gist of what it's about. So in this case, it's like your manifestation. You know the gist of what's going to happen. And I say the gist of what's going to happen because you can visualize specifically how something's going to happen. But a lot of the time, and maybe even all the time, it literally doesn't happen exactly like that. Like, there are probably going to be things that, like, I don't know, like, it's going to happen in a way that's most likely not going to be exactly how you pitched it in your head. But that doesn't mean it's not going to happen. It's just like, it's going to happen in a different way. So like, you've gone into it with the assumption of what's going to happen, but you don't know what's going to happen in this freaking musical. And that's the same with your manifestation. You know what? so I don't get confused, I'm just gonna go on with the theater thing and then I'll link to the manifestation to it because I know I'm gonna lose my train of thought. Anyways, okay, firstly, the curtains unveil. You know the gist of what you're watching, but you don't know exactly what's gonna happen. You don't know how it's gonna happen. 4 on the timer. And you're just watching, you're sitting back, you're watching, you're very interested. You're seeing like all these like characters and things and problems come up. And you're like, oh my God, no, like I was written for them. I don't know, whatever the storyline is really, but like you're seeing everything roll out. And like the magic of this is that you actually get to see it all in one sitting. Obviously manifestations aren't like that, but like this is just an analogy. So you're watching it all fold out and you see everything that everyone had to go through, whatever the storyline is, and then you watch it all the way to the end. And obviously you went to the theater event because you probably like watching musicals, like that's something that you like doing. You're like, I want to watch a musical, so you went to watch a musical. Beautiful. And at the end, everything resolves out how it should. I guess if you're watching a good movie, like a good movie, well, it could be a movie too, but like we're talking about theater musicals. If you're watching like one that ends happily, let's just focus on that. 555 is just on the timer. But let's just focus, like, this is a musical that ends happy. People get what they want, period. But okay, yeah, that was it. Now linking it to manifestation. As soon as you have the idea, that's when the curtains unveil. That's when the curtains unveil, they open. Things start to open, opportunities start to open because you've expanded your mind. You're like, yeah, I can do this. And you're doing stuff actively and like, it's happening. And then like, you just have to like watch, in your day-to-day life, you just have to like watch the things that happen all the way in between through this unveiling. Like, you have to like know everything's happening, like everything's happening for you. Just like literally just sit back and enjoy. You have a challenge, far out, sit back and enjoy it. Like, because at the end of the day, you know that everything is working out for you. And you're just watching things like unveil the way that they're supposed to unveil, because that thought that you have in your mind of how it's gonna happen, it's probably not gonna happen like that. But like, the thing that you can't question about is that it is gonna happen. You just don't know how it's gonna happen. So while you're sitting here in these days and you're like, when is it gonna happen? Yeah, mostly just when is it gonna happen? Really? You wanna be so freaking grateful every day and like alchemize all of your situations in your life, because at the end of the day, it's like a theater show. Like, they have challenges, like shit happens, but then at the end of it, a good one though, one that ends good. We talked about this. And then at the end of it, which I think theater, like musicals do end well, to be honest. But anyways, like all of them. Anyways, I don't know. Don't quote me on that. At the end of it, you know it's all going to work out. Like everything's gonna work out. And it's going to be all great and wonderful, but you don't know how it's going to work out. So in those moments when you're like, when is it going to work out? Just remember the unveiling. It's like a slowly, oh, this is a good one too. Slowly, all of the events in your life day to day, no matter how little, no matter how little, they're all like just little pieces of the puzzle unveiling itself to you slowly, so you can get to where you're gonna be, okay? It's all working out for you, babe. And dudes, sorry. Fire, I have a habit of doing that. Drink break. But yeah, just watch it slowly unveil. Just watch it slowly pan out. It's just great because in a musical you get to see all of it at once, but obviously it's not like that for manifestation, but it's gonna work out, okay? It is going to work out. The veil has been pulled and your job is to just sit back and watch it happen. I mean, obviously do stuff, but you get what I mean. You get what I mean? Like, you're just here to enjoy the show. Period. Like, you have freaking problems. I mean, oh my God, this too. Also, when you're in the freaking musical, you're sitting there and, like, obviously your brain doesn't know what's real. Going back to my other videos, oh, and your brain doesn't know what's real. Or video, I don't know. But you're sitting there and there might be sad moments. You're feeling the sad emotions. You're like, oh my God. But then later you're like, oh my God. Like, you know what I mean? Your brain doesn't know what's real. Okay, fine. But like, yeah, like enjoy the show. Like even 10-10. 10-10 is such a beautiful number. Like you're enjoying the show. Like you're enjoying all of your good and bad moments because at the end of the day, all of it is working out for you until you're like literally at the end of that freaking musical and it's beautiful. It worked out beautifully. And also when you go into a theater event, you might even have assumptions on what's going to happen too. And that's like your manifestations. Period. Do I even need to keep on going? I think you get it at this point if you're still here. Oh, drink break. Okay. That was beautiful. I love you guys.